Hello and welcome to the Redmen TV. Liverpool beat Chelsea by 2 goals, 2-1 at Stamford Bridge in Friday night football. Friday night football. You know what? I absolutely piss and love it. I hate Chelsea FC. You know it, and I know it. Is there a better team to go and beat in their own backyard than Chelsea? For me, tonight, no, there isn't. And you know why? Because we played them tonight, and we were superb. There was times during that game, and anyone who watches the live stream that we've done will know that we were nervy towards the end. That's a natural thing, because, you know, we've proven that we've got a mistake in us, and we can concede defensively and stuff. But what a performance that was. You know, you could name 4 or 5 players there that are in contention for man of the match for me. Joel Matip, Dejan Lovren won't get the plaudits, but I think he deserves them. I've got Adam Lallana up there. I've got Jordan Henderson up there. 4 of those players there were absolutely brilliant. I'm going to focus on the centre-back pairing to begin with. They're up against the top scorer in the Premier League, Diego Costa. He's given us problems in the past. He's one of the strikers that I fear most in the Premier League because of the way that he plays and historically the way that we've defended. Lovren and Matip handled him perfectly tonight. You know, Matip going in on the first half and just always getting something on him as he's attempting to ball. He wasn't getting an easy ride. He couldn't just lean back into him. Matip was there, man, just like that, bang, straight into him. Equally, when he was passed over to Lovren, Lovren did exactly the same. They won the headers, they won the key battles, we won the game. They set the precedent for that, I felt, from a defensive standpoint. Look at the 2 fullbacks as well. Eden Hazard, again, he's in form. He's a player that's done us in the past. You know, at Anfield, that goal he scored last season, we didn't give him those opportunities. Nathaniel Klein did so much better against him this time around than last. And then Willian, another player who's been banging form for over a year now, who had nothing on James Milner. You know, there was one time, I think, out of 90 minutes where he manages to get round him, and I'm not even, in fact, I'm probably certain that was Ivanovic and not Willian. Milner was brilliant. That is a defensive unit. Those 4 players there, so calm, so composed, so in control. You know, look, we can see the goal. It's a mistake at the end of the day. They capitalised on that mistake. That's what good teams do. We had to fight for our goals. You know, we get a goal from a set piece, which is something that we've not done enough of, and then we get a brilliant goal by Jordan Henderson. That's how you beat the big teams. That's what you've got to go and do. That midfield 3, though, Henderson, Wijnaldum, Lallana, and the 3 up front with Mane, Coutinho and Daniel Sturridge first half, we didn't let them settle. We were so comfortable on the ball as well. We had the ball for such long periods of time. This lovely 1-touch, 2-touch passing football. They didn't have a fucking clue who were they supposed to mark, what space they were supposed to back, and where our passes were going. That's stuff that's come off the training ground. That's playing together. That is doing that type of thing in a match-style situation in training. You know, that's not easily replicated. We are obviously working really hard behind the scenes. I'm already seeing, having a week in between games, what that can do. Because every time we've gone out on the field in an attacking sense, we've improved. You know, admittedly, all right, the Burnley stuff, of course, that's a big span in the works. But that's all it was. That wasn't what Liverpool are going to be this season. Anyone can lose a game of football. You know what I mean? Burnley, there was times there where we gifted them the goal too easy, but from an attacking sense, we've scored 11 goals in 5 Premier League games. That's over 2 a game. We're the joint top scorers. Obviously, we've played the game more than Man City. We're on 10 points, same as Chelsea. We're in contention. It's Friday night. All the other teams have got to go and, you know, try and deal with the marker that we've set down. There's fans around the country going, you know what? Liverpool are a good side. And before the season started, no one was thinking top 4 for us, but it's well within our grasp. If we can continue to evolve in this style of football, absolutely brilliant. And it was changed so much because Roberto Firmino wasn't on the pitch. Phil Coutinho, Daniel Sturridge and Sadio Mane had them chasing shadows in that first half. And it was such a great performance. And what we needed on the back of that was second half when they got back into the game and the fans got a little bit nervous. I did anyway. I don't think the fans in the ground did. When we got a little bit nervous, they took the sting out of the game. They defended resolutely. They defended with everything they've got. And there was no last-ditch defending because it never got to that. And that was what was brilliant to see. That's what a big step up in class. And again, I go back to it. That unit at the back 4 was superb. The midfield was superb. The attack was superb. We lost a little something when Daniel Sturridge came off. Of course we're going to. He's a top class striker who, for the last 2 games, has shown that he understands what Klopp wants from him and he understands what his job role is in that team. I am just absolutely buzzing. We've put a dagger into the heart of Chelsea FC there. Long may that continue. Because now, they showed us too much respect. before the game, they focused a little bit too much on us. They gave us too much of the ball, and what they thought was they could handle it. It'd be the same as the pre-season game, and we've moved on massively in terms of attacking. Since that pre-season game, we've not shown our hand early against Chelsea. We were looking for fitness. They didn't see that Liverpool in pre-season, and that's something that's very clever from Jurgen Klopp as well, especially when you're playing teams in your same league in pre-season. Don't show your hand too early. You know you've got them coming up in the league. Don't give them what they will see. Give them something different. So when it comes to crunch time, we knew what Chelsea were going to do. We know what Chelsea are going to do with Costa up front, whether it's Antonio Conte in charge or whether it's Jose Mourinho. They didn't know what Liverpool were going to show up, and we turned up. They showed us a little bit of respect. They gave us the ball. We grew in confidence because of that. 35 minutes of that game, we absolutely bossed it. You know what I mean? And then just Jordan Henderson, man. Oh my days. Seriously, are you having a laugh? Oh my God. Top bin. Can it get more top bin? The dip, the first touch, everything absolutely sublime. I just can't believe it. It's incredible. Anyway, don't forget to check out Paul's match reaction. He's done a fucking bang up job, as he always does. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and of course keep your eye out for the story of the match. We did a live show. We're going to break it down for you, show you all the reactions, all the key points of the game. You will love it. Get over there, check that out, and as I've said, just give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to Redmen TV, because we'll be going to the games. We can't get a few of the away tickets, but you know what, we're going to do this every time we can, because we're here, we're Liverpool fans. Liverpool are performing on the pitch, and we want to perform for yous.